Hey guys, so it's Rose again from For Trying Out Loud. This is day 4, coming to a close, and I thought that I would just do a real quick video to document my progress. So I am day 4, post-op from a 19 tooth extraction and immediate set dentures. Yesterday I had quite a bit of facial swelling, which has come down quite significantly in the last 24 hours. I went in today, which is Monday, March 5th, for my first post-op adjustment at the denturist, and I had a couple spots where they were rubbing and making, abrasions on my gums. They fixed those just on the bottom denture. The top fits like it's glued in, and so pain-wise, I feel great still. I haven't experienced hardly any pain. Wow, I just could see my reflection in the in my glasses, like my face and my face and my face. Like one of those mirror illusions. Let me move it like this. So I anyway. Whoa. So I can speak a little bit more clearly today. I don't know if that's because the swelling has continued to go down, or if that's just because I'm getting used to this foreign object in my mouth. The th sound is a lot easier. The f sound, it's really s. I'm still struggling with a bit. But I think I'll continue to see progress as the swelling continues to go down. When the denturist, I was supposed to see Mike. He owns Smile Again Denture Center. He owns it with his son, Joe, and Mike was out sick today, so I saw Joe for the first time. I met him today. He's just as great as his dad. Like, apple doesn't fall far from the tree there. But he was great, and they are super supportive, and they have really made all the difference in the world with this whole process. They walked me through from start to finish and made me feel so comfortable that, like, Mike gave me his cell phone number, and it's not just me, he gives it to everybody, in case you need him post-op, like in the first couple days, if you need like an emergency adjustment or whatever. And I think he just really cares and wants to know that his people are doing all right, So that is, the difference between, I think, going to a huge chain like Aspen Dental or Community Dental or whatever. We're in Maine, so the options are a little bit more limited, but going to they're the wife and of both Mike and Joe work there at the front desk, so I will rave and rave and rave about how wonderfully I was treated and how great they are until the cows come home. So, they're great. And, I also have to give a lot of credit to Maine Oral Surgery with Dr. Wang. I have, like I said, had hardly any pain. Really, the only pain I've experienced has really been more like discomfort from the rubbing of the denture, not so much from, the sutures in my mouth. 19 teeth is a lot to have taken out at once, and I really had braced myself for like agony for a few days, and it has not happened. So I feel like I got lucky, but I'm pretty convinced that I just had a good combination of surgeon and denturist, and Dr. Wang told me that he does not pull teeth, he pushes them. And obviously I think a lot of the healing process in the aftermath depends on how rough your extractions happened. And I definitely don't think that Dr. Wang was very abusive on my mouth, so to speak. I know that probably sounds funny, but alright, so I don't want to make this a super long video. It's late, but I did just want to check in and, you know, let everybody know how things are going. So that's it. I will check in tomorrow as the swelling continues to go down. I still definitely have stitches under my gum, under my dentures, but Joe said they looked good, and that they were healing nicely when I pulled the dentures today, which that's still really foreign. I am able to chew some softer food on this side today, but I think that's more because I already had the 3 back teeth here removed, so the gum back here is not raw, like, you know, or open like it is over here. So I think that might be the difference for me, but really still only softer food, like pre-cooked chicken, like in soup. I'm making stew right now in the crock pot for tomorrow. So I'm definitely feeling more myself today too, I've noticed. I only took ibuprofen twice, and I actually got to clean my house for a little bit. I went live on Facebook earlier at Hannaford in my jammies and my moccasins, and like I went there actually real quick after I left the denture center. Yeah, I went there in my jammies too, because I do me, you know, like whatever. And I just had surgery like 4 days ago. If I can't go out in my jammies after I've had surgery, then like when can you go out in jammies, you know? But I had gone because a few other YouTubers have been raving about this Colgate Peroxyl mouth rinse, and how like it's supposed to be like this miracle stuff for like the abrasions in your mouth from the dentures and the rubbing, and you know, it says right on the bottle for like denture sores, canker sores, and other mouth things, you know, kids, you know, from 2 years and up can use it. It's just a swish rinse, and it was $10. And I was like, okay, well, if it's gonna help, like, because the few spots that I do have are pretty painful, like when it comes to taking the denture out. But I, being the stickler that I am, turned it over and read the label, and for $10 there was one. It's like legit the only active ingredient in it is peroxide, like 1.5%, which equals out to like an 8-ounce glass of water, like a cap full or less of peroxide. And I'm like, so for $10 they're trying to sell me peroxide and water. I can do that myself. Like, and the inactive ingredients were literally water and like a preservative, so that it don't. So I couldn't justify buying it, so I didn't. And so today, when I did the warm salt rinse, I added a little bit of peroxide, not enough to feel the bubbling, and I only rinsed with the peroxided water when I had my dentures in to hit those sores. Because I do still have stitches in, and I still have open, you know, areas in there where the blood clot is totally accessible, and I didn't want to do anything like super risky. But the Peroxyl rinse from Colgate is just that. It's like minus the salt. It's water and peroxide at a really, really small dose. And you're meant to rinse with that with your dentures out when you still have sutures, and that's what other people have been saying they've used and done. And actually, they were talking about that it did make their mouth foam up. So it probably has a lot more peroxide per water ratio than even what I did. But helped a lot. Just that tiny little bit of peroxide and with the salt water. The few sore spots that I had, I rinsed 3 or 4 different times today with my dentures in. And, you know, got a good swish and let the warm saltwater peroxide mix, you know, hit it. And, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a lot better. Like, the sores are almost gone. Literally. I went in, had 10 this morning to have my denture, you know, adjusted. And sorry about all the jiggly. I'm holding the camera. And then I went to Hannaford and I diddled around there for about an hour because I'm slow as fuck with everything. I got this stuff to make my chicken stew. And so I got home about noontime. And I did the first peroxide rinse like 12:30. It's almost midnight now. So in 12 hours, less than 12 hours, rinsing like 4 times. I'm feeling them right now. The 4 individual spots where I had the rubbing abrasions, they were open like canker sores. That's exactly what they felt like. They're all healed up. Like, so if you're having that issue with like the real like sore spots from the denture rubbing, I'm not telling you to rinse with a salt and peroxide water rinse if you have, you know, like pain where your sutures are. But instead of going on spending $10 and supporting some big name brand, you can do it yourself. Buy an 88-cent jug of peroxide, get water out of your tap, and dump in some salt. And I'm telling you, it's I'm impressed with that. I did not get any fish oil capsules either, because I woke up today and I can see the definition in my face coming back. So just and like I said, I only took ibuprofen twice. Once when I woke up, and just a little bit ago I just remembered, like about an hour ago, that I haven't taken any today, like except early this morning when the kids were getting ready for school. So yeah, it is day 4. Like, it's Monday. It's almost Tuesday technically, but I had my extraction on Thursday, so 4 full days. It's really the 5th day, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, that's it for now. I'm gonna wrap up. I'm gonna go do some homework, and check on my stew in the crock pot one more time, and then get some beauty sleep here. So, don't you guys just love this bathrobe? Oh, it's so soft. But, alright, yeah, that's me. So, I don't know, like, comment, subscribe, do your thing. As soon as I'm all healed up, we will be doing, you know, our videos. The channel's still really new. I mean, I've had a channel for like 10 years. I just had never posted any content. I'm just like the type of person that gets lost down the YouTube rabbit hole. I don't know how that happened. You search up a recipe for something you want to try to make, and then you see like top 10 scary, you know, alien sightings over here, and then all of a sudden you're watching something about the Illuminati and the music industry, and then you're on flat earth shit. So yeah, like that's prior to changing the channel name from my name to For Trying Out Loud, and getting the idea to just try different stuff, make videos. I mean, you know, like, you gotta have like 1,000 subscribers though before they'll monetize your videos. Like, I don't want to be YouTube famous anyway, but I think it's fun. I thought it was a fun idea to do something productive with my kiddos, and you know, so it started with the snack crate idea. I ordered a snack crate, which we still haven't opened. Oh god. And Ipsy, like, I, in the last, like, year, have, like, been watching, like, a lot of makeup tutorials, and, I mean, not that I think I'm, like, I just enjoy makeup. Like, I'm embracing my ladyhood, and me and my daughter, like, we like being girly. And so that was the idea with the Ipsy bag. And then I saw Birchbox and Sephora Play, and I was like, oh, pink, pink, pink. And then the clothes subscriptions. Oh my god, Nadine West and Stitch Fix. Their Stitch Fix was awesome. I didn't because I had all this going on. I didn't even make a video when I opened my first Stitch Fix. But yeah, I kept one cardigan. That's the other thing. Stitch Fix is like super expensive to close because but you get the $20 credit back. But God, this is a totally different video, so never mind, y'all. I'm gonna go get some rest. I'm gonna do some homework first. Get some rest, and I will check in tomorrow, and hopefully you'll see more of this swelling. It makes me look old, like you know. That's how. I feel like with the bulldog cheeks, now that the swelling's come down, but it's still swollen like a little jowl. But, God, it's a good thing I'm not vain. I know I'm beautiful. Anyway. Alright, guys, have a good night. And I'll see you all in the next video. Wrap it up.